Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit 3 European countries in the first week of May. Loudspeakers in mosques should be shut by May 3rd, else we will. Raj Thackeray warns Maharashtra government. UP government orders removal of illegal loudspeakers from religious places. Masks are mandatory in Delhi again. ₹500 fine for violators. Nearly the hottest place on earth right now, India's swelters under the intense heat wave. Nikhil Kamat's latest music video, Dard-e-Tanhaai. And sneak peek at the latest film releases.
वहाँ खड़े खड़े मेरा मुंह क्या देख रहे हो? देख लो।
अभी से बात करो।
आपके पीछे जो 2 आत्माएं खड़ी हैं, उनसे बात कर रहा हूं।
आमी जे
Hello and welcome to Desi Times 2020 Stars Fatafat News. I'm your host Namita. Life has become very busy and we don't get time for ourselves, for family and friends. In all these hustles, we should balance our personal and professional lives and at the same time keep updating ourselves with the latest news. Leave that on us. And here we are with Fatafat News.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to be on a visit to 3 European countries, including Germany, Denmark, and France in the first week of May. The visit, which is the first foreign visit of Prime Minister Modi this year, will see 2 key bilateral engagements in Germany and France. But a substantial portion of the visit will be in Denmark's capital Copenhagen, where the PM will take part in the second India-Nordic summit. Leaders of all 5 Nordic countries, including Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Iceland, will participate in the summit that will focus on clean technology, climate change, renewables, etc. The first India-Nordic summit took place in Sweden's capital Stockholm in April of 2018, a format that brings together India along with all the countries in the Nordic or Northern European countries. The visit to Europe comes as the bloc is facing the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which has had huge geopolitical consequences and an influx of Ukrainian refugees. This is something that has dominated the global conversation and will naturally be one of the key focus areas of talks, especially from the European side. MNS chief Raj Thackeray today reiterated his call for loudspeakers in mosques to be shut down till May 3rd. Otherwise, he warned the Shiv Sena-led Maharashtra government that MNS workers would play the Hanuman Chalisa in front of mosques. Thackeray also batted for the implementation of a uniform civil code and stressed the need for controlling population growth. Thackeray on Tuesday also urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to implement the uniform civil code in this country and countered allegations that his political stance kept changing. The Uttar Pradesh government has ordered the removal of illegal loudspeakers from religious places in the state, a senior official said on Monday. The move comes days after Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's directive for restricting the volume of loudspeakers at religious places, in order to avoid trouble for people living nearby. Additional Director General of Police Prashant Kumar on Monday said that so far 125 loudspeakers have been brought down, and around 17,000 people have themselves reduced the volume of such devices. Masks have been made mandatory in public places in the national capital once again, with the Delhi Disaster Management Authority (DDMA) reimposing a fine of ₹500. This comes even as the number of fresh COVID cases in Delhi shot past the 1,000 mark on Wednesday. All schools, colleges, and other educational institutions would remain open with strict COVID protocols in place, and a separate standard operating procedure (SOP) will be prepared for schools in consultation with experts, said officials present in the meeting. The enforcement drive against mask violations is likely to start on Thursday. The city reported 1,009 cases, a sharp spike as compared to Tuesday when 632 cases were registered. The positivity rate, which saw a dip a day ago, rose to 5.7%, and 1 death was recorded. Further, departments and authorities concerned have been directed to keep an eye on gatherings like weddings, protests, and other events. Fines for not wearing masks were lifted on April 2nd. While parts of the eastern United States are dealing with lower than normal temperatures, thousands of miles away, India is baking under a new round of heat, and residents of the Indian subcontinent can expect the brutally warm air to linger. It isn't unusual for parts of India and Pakistan to have some cities among the top 10 hottest places in the world, but what is unusual is how they are completely dominating the list. Looking at 24-hour daily highs, all 10 of the hottest locations were found in India and Pakistan, with temperatures consistently 5 to 10 above normal this April. In Indian cities like New Delhi, home to more than 30 million people, some Indians are blaming climate change for the scorching temperatures. On Thursday, New Delhi nearly ranked among the world's top 10 when it topped out at 109 degrees, 43 C. Unfortunately for animals and people in India, AccuWeather forecasters are not expecting much relief from the heat anytime soon.
And when you don't get the right temperature and then the temperature suddenly zoomed, so it caused shriveling of the grains, the luster was gone, and of course the yield dropped because of the shriveling. The drop as in supplies, because of the Russian and Ukraine war is about 30%, as we all know. And we also know that 55 countries were dependent on the food coming from the Baltic region, and 55 is not a small number. So if you can't be standing along with another 55 looking for wheat supplies next year. So I think we have to be very watchful and careful.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi also warned the country that the heat wave, which has come earlier than many of India's worst, is increasing the fire danger in the country. Burns at landfills also contribute to poor air quality, especially in urban areas like New Delhi, where the air quality much of this week has been at dangerous levels.
हम सफर थे तुम मेरे, लेकिन मेरे होकर ना रह सके। जानती हूँ बहुत प्यार था तुम्हें मुझसे, इसलिए बेवफा मुझे कह ना सके।
जानती थी ये तू मेरी जान थी, तू गई छोड़ के जिस्म से जान भी गई। हुई नाराज दुआ बेअसर लौटी सदा, ऐसी बरसात हुई पूरा बर्बाद मैं हुआ। अब तो अपना ही शहर देख के लगता है डर, तोड़ा उसने ही मुझे चाहा था जिसको टूट कर। दर्द तन्हाई में यूं जिए हैं, दर्द तन्हाई में यूं जिए हैं, साए भी अब पराए हुए हैं। भीगे अश्कों में, ओ भीगे अश्कों में, भीगे अश्कों में हम ऐसे जैसे बारिशों में नहाए हुए हैं। दर्द तन्हाई में यूं जिए हैं। जिया, पूछे मेरे बारे में कोई कह देना, हाँ कोई अनजाना सा हम सफर।
इश्क है दगा, इश्क है धोखा, ढाई के है।
हमने किया है, हमने पिया है यारों ये जहर।
दर्द-ए-तन्हाई में यूं जिए हैं, साए भी अब पराए हुए हैं।
भीगे अश्कों में हम ऐसे जैसे बारिशों में नहाए हुए हैं। दर्द तन्हाई में यूं जिए हैं।
शुद्ध जे तुम्हार
15 साल बाद इस दरवाजे ने फिर दस्तक दी है। इसके पीछे कोई साधारण आत्मा नहीं है, काला जादू करने वाली मंजुलिका है।
I can see dead people. बचपन से भूतों के बीच पला बड़ा हूं मैं। वहां खड़े खड़े मेरा मुंह क्या देख रहे हो? देख लो।
तमीज से बात करो।
आपके पीछे जो 2 आत्माएं खड़ी हैं, उनसे बात कर रहा हूं। मुझे तुम बहुत बुरी लगने लगी।
मुझे भी तुम बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं हो।
मैं सिर्फ आत्माओं से बात नहीं करता, आत्माएं मेरे अंदर आ भी जाती।
ये तो हमारे से भी ज्यादा हरामी है।
घंटा अंतर्यामी है, ये हमसे भी बड़ा हरामी है।
इससे तो अच्छा हो तो बिग बॉस में चलो जा, तो कम से कम वहाँ पे बेइज्जती के पैसे तो मिले।
पंडित जी ने कहा है कि शुक्रवार को कुत्तों को खाना खिलाने से पुण्य मिलता है। लो लो, ठूस लो, ठूस लो।
ठूस लो।
कोई मंजुलिका नहीं है, ये हवेली भूल भुलैया है। भूल भुलैया।
बहुत सी आत्माओं से बात की होगी तुमने, लेकिन मंजुलिका सबसे अलग है रूहान।
ए चीचा, जब से यहाँ आया हूँ मंजुलिका मंजुलिका सुने जा रहा हूँ। कमिंग टू गेट यू मंजू। तुम मंजुलिका कैसे हो सकती हो? डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के ट्वीट और चुड़ैलों के फीट हमेशा उल्टे ही होते हैं।
मंजुलिका बाहर आ गई है, उसने मुझ पर हमला किया। अब भी मिलना चाहोगे तुम मंजुलिका से?
हमारी वजह से मंजुलिका बाहर आई है, सबकी जान खतरे में है।
चल भागते हैं यहाँ से।
हम ठाकुर हैं और हम मुसीबत से कभी भागते नहीं है।
हाँ तो हम भी रंधावा है, मुसीबत आती ना निकल लेते हैं।
আমি যে তোমার
Well, that's all in this bulletin. Hope you like it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Till next time, this is your host Namita signing off. Bye-bye.